వెల్కమ్ టు సాక్షి మన సాక్షి. మనం పొద్దున్న లేచిన దగ్గర నుంచి మన ఇంట్లో ఉన్న ట్రాష్ని, మన పరిసరాల్లో ఉన్న ట్రాష్ని తీసుకెళ్ళి బయట ట్రాష్లో పడేస్తాం. ఇంకొక స్టెప్ ముందుకేసి కొంతమంది ప్లాస్టిక్ని రీసైకిల్ బిన్లో ట్రాష్ చేస్తాం, నార్మల్ ట్రాష్లో కాకుండా. ఇంతటితో మన పని అయిపోయింది అని ప్రతిరోజు మనం అనుకుంటాం. కానీ ఒక 10 years కిడ్ ఇంతటితో మన పని అవ్వలేదు. There is one small explosive material, we are trashing it daily in the trash. దానికంటూ ఒక సపరేట్ రీసైకిల్ బిన్ ఉండాలి. ఎందుకంటే ఆ చిన్న ఎక్స్ప్లోడ్ మెటీరియల్ వల్ల ఒక కాలిఫోర్నియా వైల్డ్ ఫైర్ స్టార్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు, లేదా ఒక ట్రాష్ వర్కర్ చేతిలో అది పేలొచ్చు. ఈ విషయాన్ని గమనించిన ఆ చిన్న కుర్రాడు ఒక ఆలోచనలో వచ్చాడు. ఎందుకు ప్లాస్టిక్ రీసైకిల్ చేసినట్లు మనం ఎందుకు ఎక్స్ప్లోజివ్ మెటీరియల్స్ ని రీసైకిల్ చేయకూడదు? సో చెయ్యాలి అంటే దాన్ని ఆచరణలో పెట్టాలి, 10 మంది దృష్టికి తీసుకెళ్ళాలి. దానికోసం అంటూ 2 years గా కష్టపడి ఇప్పుడు దాన్ని సాధించి దానికంటూ ఒక రికగ్నైజేషన్ తీసుకొని వచ్చి దాన్ని ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి తెలియజేస్తున్నాడు. అదేంటో మనం తన మాటల్లోనే తెలుసుకుందాం. లెట్స్ వెల్కమ్ అవర్ గెస్ట్ ఫర్ టుడేస్ షో, నిహాల్. Hi Nihal, how are you?
I am good, fine, thank you. How are you, Preeti?
I'm also good. Thanks for asking, Nihal. And how is your school going on?
My school is going good. School started only 2 days ago.
Oh, awesome. So Nihal, what's your favorite subjects, Nihal?
My favorite subjects are math and science.
Oh my God, maths. All kids will hate maths, but you are telling maths is your favorite subject. This is something interesting from you. You have a lot of interesting topics with you that we need to know. So Nihal, మనము అంటే నీకు ఈ రీసైక్లింగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అనేది ఎలా వచ్చింది నిహాల్? లైక్ ఇట్స్ వన్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ హాబీ. ఫ్రమ్ హాబీ నుంచి నువ్వు డెవలప్ చేసుకున్నావు. కెన్ యూ టెల్ లైక్ హౌ దిస్ కాన్సెప్ట్ కేమ్ టు యువర్ మైండ్ దట్ we need to recycle batteries?
Okay, sure. There are 2 reasons behind this. So I'll talk about number 1. So my dad has his own company. It's called Still. And when I saw his name on the news, I was pretty inspired by him because he had his own company, and yeah, I was pretty inspired. So one day I asked my dad if I can start my own company. He said no because I was too young to become an entrepreneur. I was only 10 years old that time, and you're supposed to be 15 to become an entrepreneur. So I kept on asking him, and he finally said yes, and he told me, what do you want to do? I said I wanted to start a plastic recycling company because I've seen people throw away plastic in India in the rivers. So that's why I wanted to start a plastic recycling company. And now this brings us to the second reason. My dad said, since you live in the United States and you're not in India, let's focus on the United States before moving over to other countries. I chose battery recycling because I've seen many people throw away used batteries away in the trash and recycling bins. Also, on the news, there were a lot of fire accidents in landfills because of these batteries, because sometimes they exploded because of their toxins inside and their electrodes. So that is when I started recycling my battery after I heard all of the sad news.
Yes. So Nihal, yeah, నీకు ఒక చిన్న థాట్ వచ్చింది. ఏంటి, మనం ప్లాస్టిక్ ని రీసైకిల్ చేయడానికి ఒక సపరేట్ ట్రాష్ ఉంది. సో అలానే దెర్ షుడ్ బి వన్ సపరేట్ ట్రాష్ టు రీసైకిల్ ద బ్యాటరీస్. సో దెన్ యూ స్టార్టెడ్ టు ఇంప్లిమెంట్ ఇన్ యువర్ ఓన్ హోమ్. ఎస్, దాన్ని నువ్వు ఎలా స్ప్రెడ్ చేసావు? దాన్ని నువ్వు ఎలా నీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ కి, నీ కమ్యూనిటీస్ కి స్ప్రెడ్ చేసావు? దాన్ని నువ్వు ఎలా వాళ్ళని ఒప్పించావు? లైక్ వీ నీడ్ టు రీసైకిల్ ద బ్యాటరీస్ ఇన్ ఎవ్రీ హోమ్ అని చెప్పి.
So after I got this thought, I did a small market study, meaning I went to 20 people's houses and they asked them if they were recycling their used batteries properly as we should now, or if they were just throwing them away in the trash. So I had to complete this mission in order to start my company. So I went to their houses. 2 people said that they knew about this recycling process, but due to their office work and all that work, they did not have the opportunity to drop it off at Staples and Home Depot. If you guys don't know, Staples and Home Depot are American stores, and you can drop off your used batteries there.
Mhm.
So that's why they were just throwing them in the trash, because they were not there in opportunity to drop them off at Staples and Home Depot. Other than these two people, everybody said, all of the other people said that they did not know about this process and they were just throwing the batteries in the trash. So
Oh.
that is when I got the opportunity to start recycling my battery.
ఓకే. సో యెస్. నువ్వు నీ ఫ్రెండ్స్‌కి చెప్పావు. నీ కమ్యూనిటీలో ఉన్న పీపుల్‌కి చెప్పావు. ఒక అవేర్‌నెస్ అనేది క్రియేట్ చేసావు. లైక్ వి నీడ్ టు రీసైకిల్ ద బ్యాటరీస్ సెపరేట్‌లీ. సో యాస్ యూ మెన్షన్డ్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ 3 or 4 recycle batteries, we have some recycle trash bins for these batteries in some of the markets, some of the shops. But as you mentioned, they are not allowing you because there are piles of batteries with you, because your community people are giving piles of batteries to you, and you cannot recycle those batteries in the neighborhood shops. So what did you do?
Initially, people used to give me batteries and I drop them off at Staples and Home Depot after educating them on why it's important to recycle used batteries properly. Over time, people started using up many hundreds and hundreds of batteries and they started giving them to us. So when we went to Staples and Home Depot, they rejected us by saying that they only accept 3 to 5 batteries per day. I mean, that's only a small amount of batteries. Are they scared or something? Are they scared of the toxins inside of a battery? So Staples and Home Depot were no help. So then we did not have an organization to drop our used batteries to. We can't just leave them in our house piling up hundreds and hundreds of batteries people were giving to us, and that's a lot of batteries, and they were piled up inside our home. So we needed an organization to further recycle these used batteries and make Earth a better place to live. So after a few days of research, we finally found the organization called Call to Recycle. Call to Recycle is the nation's biggest battery recycling non-profit organization. So we asked Call to Recycle if they would recycle our used batteries properly to make Earth a better place to live. They said no. We asked them a couple of times and then they finally said yes. So now they're giving their battery bins for free, and then once the battery bin is full, they're picking it up for free.
ఆ బ్యాటరీస్ ని రీసైకిల్ చేయడానికి కంపెనీ వాళ్ళని కాంటాక్ట్ చేసావు. సో అండ్ దెన్ ఆ కంపెనీ వాళ్ళు డైరెక్ట్ గా మనం ప్రతి ఒక్కరు కాల్ చేసాం అనుకోండి, మనకి ఇన్ని పైల్స్ ఆఫ్ బ్యాటరీస్ ఉన్నాయి, వి నీడ్ టు రీసైకిల్ అంటే వాళ్ళు డైరెక్ట్ గా ఒప్పుకోరు. సో యాజ్ యూ మెన్షన్, ఆ ప్రాసెస్ ఏంటి? మనం అన్ని పైల్స్ ఆఫ్ ఆ కంపెనీ మన పైల్స్ ఆఫ్ బ్యాటరీస్ ని రీసైకిల్ చేయడానికి యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయడానికి నువ్వు ఏం ప్రాసెస్ ఫాలో అయ్యావు?
Remember Call to Recycle. So before, people used to give us batteries and we used to drop them off at Staples and Home Depot because they accept used batteries. So after some time, hundreds and hundreds of batteries they started shipping us hundreds and hundreds of batteries. And when we went to Staples and Home Depot, they rejected us by saying they only accept 3 to 5 batteries per day. You mean my dad can't drive all the way to Staples and Home Depot every day and give 3 to 5 batteries? That's a waste of time. So that's why the Staples and Home Depot were no help. So then we finally found the organization called Call to Recycle after a few days of research. Call to Recycle is the biggest battery recycling non-profit organization in the United States and Canada. So we asked Call to Recycle if they would take our used batteries. They said no. We asked them again, and then they finally said yes. And then they said, I will give you this test. If you pass this test, then we will pick up your used batteries for free, and we will give you battery bins for free, and we will also support you. But if you don't pass the test, we will not support you. We will not deliver battery bins to you. We will not pick them up for free. They will charge money to us for those battery bins. So each battery bin will be $80 for us. I had to work on this carefully, or they won't support us. So happily, I did the test. I passed the test. And now Call to Recycle is supporting us. So because I passed the test, they're giving their battery bins for free. They're picking it up for free when it's full, and also they're also supporting our company. Thank you, Call to Recycle. We couldn't have done it without you. Also, there are 3 steps to recycling these used batteries properly. Step 1, we place battery bins for recycling, so people can come and drop off their used batteries. Step 2. Once the bin is full, it is transported to a sorting facility. A sorting facility is where expert sorters sort the batteries into different piles. One pile where the batteries are made up of mercury. If you guys don't know what mercury is a deadly poison.
Yes.
So, and the other pile is for batteries which are not made up of mercury, and the batteries are made up of other toxins such as manganese cathodes, and zinc anodes, where the batteries are recycled properly and turned into new batteries and other items. So the batteries are turned into cartridges, for example, water bottles, for example. Also, the batteries can be refilled with electrolytes for use again, so they can use them again.
ఒక చిన్న థాట్ ని ఆ ప్రాసెస్ ని ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేయడానికి ఒక ఎగ్జామ్ ని పాస్ అయ్యావు. ఎగ్జామ్ ని పాస్ అవ్వడం కాకుండా వాళ్ళ యొక్క కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ని గెయిన్ చేయగలిగావు. ఆ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత $80 పర్ రీసైకిల్ బిన్ అనేది దట్స్ నాట్ ఎ సింపుల్ టాస్క్. ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఎ లైక్ లో కాస్ట్. ఎవ్రీబడి కెనాట్ అఫోర్డ్ ఇట్. For recycling 3 batteries per month, it's really, people will think it's something really waste of money. బట్ అదే $80 రీసైకిల్ బిన్ ని నువ్వు ఫ్రీగా ఇప్పుడు అందరికీ ఇస్తున్నావు. సో ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఫ్రీగా ఇవ్వడం కమ్యూనిటీకి, తర్వాత అందరికి ఇవ్వడం, దీని గురించి అవేర్నెస్ చేయడం, ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ యువర్ కమ్యూనిటీ. You expanded this to several communities. Now almost all parts of the US people know about this recycle bin. So can you tell me how your thoughts, I mean, how you expand this to all over the communities, Nihal?
I expand this to the whole community by educating kids and adults on why it's important to recycle these batteries properly. Also, as kids are our next generation, we are targeting as many schools as possible and partnering with as many schools as possible and placing battery bins in as many schools as possible. Also, we are getting approval from many superintendents to place battery bins in all of their school districts. There are more than 1,000 kids in each school, and that's a lot of kids. So the kids can go to their parents, tell about this process, and then the parents tell more and more people about this process. So educating schools are many important. So educating schools are very important. So far, we placed battery bins in 50 plus schools, and we educated more than 50 superintendents on why it's important to recycle these batteries properly.
Oh, really? It's something amazing and awesome to Nihal. సో నీకు ఫ్రెండ్స్ సపోర్ట్ ఉంది, తర్వాత నీ ఫ్యామిలీ సపోర్ట్ ఉంది. సో ఈ ఫ్రెండ్స్ కి నువ్వు ఫస్ట్ నీ థాట్ ని షేర్ చేసినప్పుడు వాళ్ళు ఎలా నీకు సపోర్ట్ చేశారు? తర్వాత మీ నాన్నకి చెప్పినప్పుడు నీ ఫ్యామిలీ నుంచి ఎలాంటి సపోర్ట్ వచ్చింది నిహాల్?
Okay, so I educated my friends on why it's important to recycle used batteries properly. After that, they drew interest in this company and they wanted to join my company. So I said yes, and then they started helping us out. So they're helping us out in recycling the used batteries properly, and they're also going to their own schools and educating all the kids there, doing presentations on why it's important to recycle used batteries properly. Also, there are a lot of kids who won awards because of this, and also we are getting many approvals from schools to place battery bins thanks to all of these kids. Also, my family is supporting me too. Like in recycling the used batteries properly, my dad, my mom, and my little sister Nitya, they're also supporting me. Even my little sister Nitya, she's 6 years old. She's also supporting me in recycling my batteries. So she is helping us recycle our used batteries properly, and also we both are making Earth a better place to live. Even all the kids. So far, we have educated more than 45 plus kids. So 45 plus kids are helping us recycle our used batteries properly.
It's really something cool, Nihal. So what is your definition for a non-profit organization?
So there are two types of organizations: a profit organization and a non-profit organization. A profit organization is any organization which is interested in money, so they want to make money. But a non-profit organization is any organization which is not interested in money. They only accept donations, and they want to help communities. Like how I'm solving the problem. I am helping the community recycle their used batteries properly. So can you name a few profit and non-profit organizations? Some examples of profit organizations include Microsoft, Apple, Staples, Those are types of profit organizations. But some examples of non-profit organizations are hospitals, the American Red Cross, Car to Recycle, Recycle My Battery. So those are examples of non-profit organizations.
Okay. So yeah, I'm really impressive on your thoughts on this, on your clarification on this profit and non-profit organizations, Nihal. So you started with, I mean, dealing with national largest battery recycling. So right now it's been some months you're with them. So right now, did it got anything changed, or I mean, they are producing some bins at the starting now? Are they producing the more bins to you, or they producing the less bins to you? So how it is going on, Nihal?
Okay, so remember, I told you that Call to Recycle is given their battery bins for free because they passed the test. So they're given like 4 or 5 battery bins, they're shipping it to us, and then we place it in many different locations. They don't have a lot and lot and lot and lot, and because we can't store a lot of battery bins. So so they give like 5 battery bins, like one at a time. 5 battery bins they give us. When we use them up and we ship them back to Call to Recycle, they send us 5 more battery bins, so we can place them in many other locations. So Call to Recycle sells like 1 to 5 battery bins at a time.
Yeah, we heard like you gave some demo in IT Serve Alliance. Can you share your experience, like how you got that opportunity to give a demo to all the people? And there are like literally 300 plus CEOs in that demo. So how you got that experience, and how you got that chance, Nihal?
Okay, so my experience is very, very well. I was kind of nervous because there were more than like 500 people there listening to it. So I was very, very nervous to speak in front of them. So I went there and I did not talk about anything. I just talked about, I educated them on why it's important to recycle use batteries properly because they all did not know about this proper battery disposal thing. So, if they did not know, why would I talk about something else? So I educated them on why it's important to recycle these batteries properly. So now IT Service now supporting us as one of the CSR initiatives, and now they all are recycling their used batteries properly, and also they're giving them to us instead of throwing them in the trash. Initially, they used to throw them in the trash. Now,
Okay.
after I educated them on why it's important to recycle used batteries properly, they started giving their batteries to us, so we are resettling them properly.
Okay. So Nihal, in that 300 plus CEOs, so we heard like Best Brand CEO is there. Like Best Brands is a, I mean, famous educational academy all over the years. So he approached you, and can you let us know like what's the discussion between you and with the Best Brand CEO, Nihal?
Okay, remember the previous question I told you guys about IT Serve thing? Well,
Yes.
it happens to be that the best friend's founder is also part of IT Serve. So he was there at the event too. So when I was educating them on why it's important to resettle these batteries properly, he heard us. He
Mm-hmm.
heard the whole conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So then he went to my dad and told that your son is a founder of recycling my battery. Oh my god! And then my dad said that I am a student in Best Friends. I am a student in Best Friends. I still go to Best Friends classes every Monday. Then he asked me to place battery bins in all of their 150 plus locations. Best Friends has 150 plus locations all over the United States. So I was very, very happy to get the approval to place battery bins in all of their 150 plus locations. So far, we placed battery bins in 25 plus locations nationwide, and we have still more to go. So thank you so much, Best Friends.
So really, it's a big achievement to you, Nihal. Like Best Friend CEO approached you, and he accepted to keep the bins in all over his academies. So, and you're nominated to the prestigious for awards for New Jersey State Recycling Award, and also Governor's Environmental Excellence Award, and also Prudential Award for Senator Sam Thompson. So, in this engage, you got nominated to all these awards. So, what's your experience on that? Not experience. How you're feeling?
I was very, very happy to be nominated to these 3 awards. These are very, very important awards. So I was very happy to get nominated for these awards. So our team has made this dream come true. Big dream. Thank you all of the kids who are out there listening to us.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the 45 plus kids helped us nominated for the New Jersey State Recycling Award. Thank you so much to all of the kids. We couldn't have done without you.
Awesome, Nihal. So, Nihal, so what are you want to achieve? You're giving awareness to the people, and you almost all placing recycle bins in every community and also in all the best brains academies, and you started all this process, and you're until like your graph is going on increasing. So, what are your future plans to develop this more, to expand this more?
Okay, sure. I'll talk about my future plans. And I want this dream to come through in 10 years. Maximum 10 years. So I'll talk about my dream right now. So my dream is to bring this company to all over the United States of America. So far, 3 billion batteries are thrown away every year in the US. So I want to bring the 3 billion batteries down to zero in about 5 years maximum, to bring it all around the US. After that, I want to bring it to all around the world, another 5 years maximum.
Okay.
15 billion batteries are thrown away every year worldwide. So I want to bring that 15 billion batteries down to zero. So zero batteries are thrown away every year. So I want to educate everybody around the world on why it's important to recycle used batteries properly, so they can, instead of throwing them in the trash, they can recycle their used batteries properly. So that's my big dream, which I want it to come through in about 10 years.
So, other than these recycling batteries, do you have any more ideas?
There are many, many problems outside in the world which you guys can solve. So for now, I'll focus on recycling my battery before moving on to anything else. So yeah, I'll focus on recycling my battery.
As we discussing about the awards, your friends supported you to nominate this. So, how they are feeling about you to nominate for these awards, Nihal?
Yeah, they were feeling very happy as well. So like, they nominated me for the New Jersey. They helped. Our team was nominated for the New Jersey State Recycling Award. They didn't only nominate me. We were nominated. So thanks to all of the kids, we were all nominated for the New Jersey State Recycling Award. So thank you so much, kids. And also they were very, very happy. So they get nominated as well.
Okay. So, what are you expecting from the people to do about the recycling batteries? Do you want to tell something to the people, to something to the audience?
I have a little slogan for all of the audience. If I can make Earth a better place to live, you can. If you can make Earth a better place to live, we all can.
Awesome. That's a really good slogan, Nihal. So, Nihal, the thought is really something which is beyond to your age. So, how can you get this? Like, your family is supporting you, and will you read more books on this recycling batteries, Nihal?
Yes, I will, of course. There are more and more concepts on how to recycle used batteries properly. So sometimes if I have any free time after school or something, I research on why it's important to recycle used batteries properly, so I can explain more people and kids and about this concept. So yeah, obviously, definitely, if I have free time, I research some tips.
So, did you ever get a thought like you have to contact the people, contact the companies who are making these batteries? And do you ever think like you should know what are all the explosive materials involved in those batteries, Nihal?
I think I should know about those, because when I want to educate more people, remember my dream about the world. So if I figure this out, they will all know why it's very, very bad to throw them in the trash, and I can tell them these toxins names, so they all know these toxins and why it's very dangerous. So I want to figure out these toxins names and why that toxin is dangerous to the world.
Okay, so as you mentioned, batteries is one of the explosive materials we are seeing in day-to-day life. So do you have any more other concerns, like something else more to tell us, like apart from batteries?
Let's focus. I'm focusing on batteries first before moving on to any plastic recycling and stuff like that. So I can do two things at a time. First, I need to concentrate and get battery recycling successful before moving on.
So now in US, every home is having, there is a separate trash for normal trash, and there is a separate trash bin for plastic. I mean, to recycle the plastic. So you want to get one more trash bin, specially for the batteries. So in how much time you will think? I mean, you can think like it will be in everybody's home, like a plastic recycle and a trash can.
Okay, that's a big, very, very big goal to accomplish. So I think it will take like about 1 or 2 years to accomplish that goal. So people can put like make battery bins, big battery bins. So like after, so people take out the trash to the trash bins, right? So
Mhm.
they can also take their batteries in one trash bag and then just put it in the battery bin, the big giant battery bin. So I think that goal will be in about 1 or 2 years.
Can you give some suggestion to the audience who does not have some battery recycle bins in their home or nearby to their home? So what they should do with their batteries? How to recycle their batteries now?
Oh, okay. So if you want, so you can just put them in a little bag and don't throw them in the trash, of course. Put
Mhm.
them in a little bag and then give them to Staples and Home Depot. But if you have more than 3 or 5 batteries, just give them to me, and then I will take them to Staples and Home Depot, or I will just deliver them to call to recycle.
Do you have any idea like how I mean in India, how we are recycling the batteries?
So I think they're just throwing them in the trash because 15 billion batteries are thrown away every year in the world. So I think India is now following the rule as well, and maybe they're like just throwing the used batteries away in the trash. But I hope some people know about this battery recycling concept, and they're recycling them properly. So yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we spoke a lot of much like how to recycle the batteries and how we got affected to the environment every day. So can we know like the small thought? What's the inspiration behind this?
Okay, so my inspiration was my dad, of course. So initially my dad had his own company. The company is called Still.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pretty inspired by him because his name came on the news. So I wanted to be just and successful like him. So I asked him if I can start my own company. He said no. I kept on asking him, and he finally said yes. So that's that. He said yes. So then that's when I started recycling my batteries. So my inspiration is my dad.
Yeah. So you're a like a wonderful kid. You're doing all these things, and how I mean, how your friends will treat you in the school? Like something special, or you'll be like a normal kid in the school, Nihal?
Okay, I'll talk about the hate now. So
Mhm.
after I did a small presentation in school and educated kids on why it's important to recycle and use batteries properly. After that, all of the people in school would treated me as their best friend or something. So like, they were like, "Hey Nihal, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Like I want to start my own company as well." Everybody's keep on saying that. They're like coming towards me and saying, "Oh my God, you have your own battery recycling company. I'm very, very happy for you. And I want to start my own company as well." They're all like a little bit jealous. And like
Oh,
they're treating me as their brother or sister for some reason.
okay. So you inspired all your friends who were there in the community and the friends who were there in the school. And are you enjoying these things like this status, Nihal?
Yeah, I'm very enjoying it because the current status is that I have recycled 35,000 plus used batteries. I have educated over 60,000 plus kids, and I have educated over 150,000 plus adults. In only 1 year, I founded this company last year in 2019, and in only 1 year, this is the progress I made.
If we want to contact you for recycling batteries in your ears, do you have any website address or anything
Yes,
like?
I have a website. So we're in the process of setting up a call center for my website. The If you want to search up my website and yeah, look at our blogs and posts and contact us, it's www. It's recyclemybattery.org on Google or Safari. But if you want to contact me, it's Nihal at recyclemybattery.org. You can find it at the bottom.
Mhm.
You can find it at the bottom. It says contact us. Just click on it, and then there are two emails: Nihal at recyclemybattery.org and Mihir at recyclemybattery.org. Contact both of us. contact both of us if you want to join or something like that.
You have the recycle battery organizations, right? You contacted them and they're providing you some bins and you're spreading it all over the years. So these recycle organizations will be all over the years, right? It will be county-wide or it will be statewide?
So I got through a whole state already. Some people don't know about this. So I want to bring awareness to everybody in the state. The rest of the people who don't know about this battery settling processing. So I want to educate them about it. Then I will move to the whole country. So I will move to the whole country and educate them on why it's important to recycle use batteries properly. So then after that, I will move on to other countries, and then sooner all around the world.
Awesome. So, okay, apart from recycling batteries, so what's your favorite food and favorite hobby, Neha? Apart from recycling the battery.
Okay. So my favorite food is pizza. But if you're asking about the Indian food, it's parota, pav bhaji, rice, etc.
Oh, cool. So, so
Yeah.
what's your hobby, Neha?
Okay, sure. I'll talk about that right now. So I like to draw. I like to read books. I like to do GOB. And most importantly, I like to recycle used batteries properly in my free time.
Okay, that's really good. So you said almost all you're spreading this everything. To every country. Do you have some time to do all these things? Because as you're in middle school, you need to pay more attention to the studies, and you have more schedules you need to do. You have a lot of sports to play. So when you're getting time to do all these things, Nihal?
So like on the weekends, like now it's Saturday. So I sometimes I have time on the weekends, but on weekdays my school ends at 2 o'clock remotely. So it ends at 2 o'clock. So then after that I take a break for a while, and then I start. I look up some ways on recycling batteries. So
you're utilizing the free time to do some charity work, to do some work for non-profit organizations. So apart from this, do you want to help? Do you want to help poor people or something? That type of thoughts in your mind, Nihal?
of course I want to help poor people. They don't even have a house. They don't even have food. They don't even have money to buy the food and water in the house. So obviously I want to donate money to the poor people. So if you guys I accept only donations, and I use that donations for marketing for the Recycle Battery website to buy small kits for the kids, and also I sometimes donate the money to the poor people.
Awesome, Nihal. From Sakshi team also, we are giving a big hats off to you. It's really a small thought, but in your age, you got it. You got more awareness of it, and the implementation of your thought is really amazing. And thanks a lot for your interview with Sakshi team, Nihal. Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting me too.
చూసారుగా సాక్షి వియర్స్, చిన్న అబ్బాయి 10 years అబ్బాయి ఒక చిన్న థాట్ పర్యావరణానికి హాని చేస్తుంది అని తెలుసుకున్నాడు. అది తెలుసుకోవడమే కాకుండా దాని గురించి స్టడీ చేసి దాని యొక్క అవేర్నెస్ ప్రపంచానికి తెలియజేశాడు. సో ఇలాంటి థాట్ ప్రతి ఒక్కరిలోనూ రావాలని కోరుకుంటూ సైనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ప్రీతి ఫ్రమ్ సాక్షి టీమ్.